Now we are discuss the future of Bitcoin. Prediction are hard even when you know what's going to happen. If things turn out the way you predict, it's a consider. When you're wrong, people throw it back in your face. It's now a win situation, but I will give it to a go. By the end of 2022, most crypto projects will be dead, dying, or on the brink of collapse, while developers will carry their ideas and innovation forward. The token themselves will not. A great bear market will wipe out the vast majority of altcoin. The experimental phase of cryptocurrencies, the genesis stage will end. Few realize Bitcoin price went on a parabolic rise from December 2018 until November 2021. Whether the price make a new all-time high before another larger crash or it keeps trading sideways and down from here. I expect a bear market throughout 2022. For 3 years, the price rose at an accelerating pace. It's time for the market to rest for a bit. That does not mean innovation and adoption will stop. In fact, specific to Bitcoin, I expect great things to happen, just not price go up. What about Ethereum and the thousand of cryptocurrencies that are not Bitcoin? During the last bear market in 2018, almost every altcoin dropped more than 90% from its peak. Some dropped 99% and a handful went to a $0. While the best altcoin actually do something other than go ups. Every altcoin has problem, even the biggest ones. Ethereum can't scale and cost do much for a small user. Ethereum 2.0 get delay all the time. Nobody know if it will work the way that they expected. New tokenomics screw up some DeFi protocol and behind the scene conflicts breed a lot of drama that its developer may never resolve. From looking into dozens of altcoins research service, I can assure you that most tokens are schemes for founders and insiders to swindle fast money from overzealous speculators. Many light projects are copies or hard forks of other projects with few if any improvement, but they are new and exciting so their tokens might pump. As an early stage experimental technology with uncertain product market fits and novel structure, you can't expect any of them to hold up in a bear market. At least Bitcoin has actual users, proven technology, and lots of people with a stake in its success. Most altcoins have none of that. One Bitcoin's market bear starts, all price will collapse. Many will drop 99% or more than their high. Most will never recover. The only question is how high they will go before they fall. If cryptocurrency still represents the wild west of finance, the 2022 bear market will wipe away that image. Already, global financial regulators are probing stablecoins, privately issued cryptocurrencies pegged to the US dollar and their major currencies. They compare stablecoin to digital version of the wildcat banks of the old west. Customers think they can redeem their dollars anytime they want, but the bank don't have nearly enough reserve to do that. It's a fair analogy, though it does not make sense when you look at how stablecoins actually work. The result is the same. Customers need to trust to private company to back their dollars rather than the full faith and credit of the US government. But private companies can tax spend and print more dollars to cover shortfalls. Once one of them fails, the risk of financial panic goes up a lot. At least one stablecoin probably does not have enough money to pay out everybody who asks to redeem their tokens. You may have heard of it. Its name rhymes with further. Perhaps all of them will fall short. When the bear market comes, we will find out who's swimming next. Some will pay huge fine and some will go to jail. And the certain will go even crypto. Die hard reason enough to allow government to regulate who can create and distribute these digital dollars. Well, there's an outside chance countries create crypto specific legal and regulatory frameworks. I will bet they will go forgo and hustle and just hand to the whole thing to Wall Street and big banks. US regulators have already started go gather input on regulatory framework for banks that want to put Bitcoin in their reserves and companies working on crypto based financial products. Other countries have gone even further. They have also tried to push speculators to derivatives and other financial products. Wall Street happily complete. Now, with so many people traded Bitcoin products, if all you want to do is wager on the price of Bitcoin, you don't need to fuss with a Bitcoin wallet or custody platform. You can just buy ETFs option on futures controls. Speculators never have to touch the market and institutions can keep Bitcoin off of their books. As more money flows to paper traded investment products instead of the spot markets, Bitcoin will have to earn its price. It can depend on institution because those institutions will buy a fund, not a actual Bitcoin. Something retail invest will pick up the slack but not during bear market. People will get bored as they did during each of Bitcoin's three previous bear markets. Expect unlike those previous three bear markets, people will have plenty of ways to get exposed to Bitcoin without buying it. You will still have plenty of people accumulating Bitcoin, but the 13 years speculative phase of crypto will end. A new phase will begin for better or worse. What will that people look like? I believe that builders will keep building, developer will keep innovating, some platform will adapt, Persist and Bloom, Lightning, and other Bitcoin projects will render most altcoin obsolete. The technology will evolve while the price blades of month as it did in each of the three previous bear markets. Speculators will leave or go exclusively to derivatives. Demand will have to come from people who actually want Bitcoin rather than people who want to use Bitcoin to get more of their government's money. But 2021 was just the warm up act of the real economic showdown in 2022 between the great powers. The old system is clearly falling. It is the way it fails which will inform geopolitical tension worldwide. These will take center stage on the titans of the old financial and political order fight of dominance over a shrinking pile of capital. To understand many predictions for 2022, I have to lay out my general thesis of the geopolitical landscape and the means introducing you to the transactional shepherds of insane policy. Frankly, that may just be the best thing. Trouble altcoin will die and Bitcoin can finally prove it has value beyond its price goes up. Thanks to watching the video.